Karoline Leavitt is a rising political figure whose career trajectory and personal profile have drawn significant public interest. Born in 1997 in Atkinson, New Hampshire, she has become one of the youngest and most visible faces in American politics. Leavitt's early foray into political life began during her time at St. Anselm College, where she majored in communications and minored in political science. While still a student, she demonstrated strong leadership qualities, founding a campus broadcasting club and actively contributing to student journalism. Her clear communication skills and drive made her a standout among her peers. After college, she pursued several opportunities in both media and politics, including internships and roles that helped shape her public persona. She worked in the White House Office of Presidential Correspondence during the Trump administration and was later promoted to Assistant Press Secretary, where she worked under then Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany. This early exposure to high-level communication and messaging served her well and gave her a solid foundation in political media strategy. Leavitt ran for Congress in 2022 in New Hampshire's 1st Congressional District. Though she won the Republican primary, she ultimately lost in the general election. Despite the setback, she continued to build her political profile by working as a communications director for a high-ranking member of Congress and later as a spokesperson for a prominent political action committee supporting former President Trump. Her loyalty, media savvy, and assertive communication style made her a top contender for high-profile roles within the Republican Party. In 2024, Leavitt was appointed as the White House press secretary, becoming the youngest person ever to hold the role. At just 27 years old, she quickly gained attention not only for her age and bold statements but also for her presence at the press podium. While much has been said about her communication tactics and political alignment, some of the public curiosity has centered around her physical appearance, specifically, her height. Karoline Leavitt stands approximately 5 feet 4 inches tall, a fairly average height for American women. However, public perception can often amplify or distort physical traits depending on the individual's public role. In Leavitt's case, her assertive demeanor and poised presence behind the podium may lead some to assume she is taller than she actually is. It's not uncommon for confident and outspoken individuals to be perceived as physically larger due to the strength of their personality and communication style. Her physical stature contrasts with some of her predecessors, such as Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who is noticeably taller. Yet height has little bearing on the authority and influence Leavitt projects. She speaks with clarity, assertiveness, and confidence, traits that command attention in the White House press room and beyond. Whether standing at the podium or appearing in interviews, she gives off a strong and capable impression that often surprises those who learn her actual height. In her personal life, Leavitt has also made headlines. She married Nicholas Riccio, a real estate professional, in early 2025. Their age gap raised some eyebrows, as he is several decades older than she is, but Leavitt has brushed off criticism and appears confident in her choices. The couple welcomed a child in mid-2024, and Leavitt returned to work shortly after the birth, driven by unfolding political events and a desire to remain actively engaged in shaping national discourse. As she continues in her role as press secretary, Leavitt's blend of youthful energy, polished communication, and unapologetically conservative stances will likely keep her in the spotlight. While her physical size may surprise some, it's her political presence and effectiveness that truly define her.